Duffman, welcome you to this thing we're doing. I'm Duffman, and with me is my co-host,
Caden.
Man, and this is 'Cause We Can Podcast, man. I don't know why I keep saying man. Hello, I'm Sarah Hazenvask.
You may have clipped the audio.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry, listeners.
This is 'Cause We Can Podcast. I said that already.
Today we're going to talk about news. We're going to talk about news.
Off with the news.
I've got the news.
This is really where we would be putting in our ad spots if we had ads, but we don't. Because no
Comment
one has
below if you want to be a sponsor.
Yes, we need sponsors. I like sponsoring people. Sponsoring is fun.
Okay, where's my news? I had it saved on my phone. Okay. Yeah. Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah?
Will star as Loki in the Disney streaming service series.
Nice.
Did we talk
I thought
about
that was already... I guess it wasn't confirmed that he was in it, but it was confirmed that the show was happening.
Yesterday.
Now it's confirmed that he's in it. That's good. That's good.
Because I feel like we talked about it, but I'm like, it just came out, the big news.
Yeah, I think it's possible that they might do a... Like, I was thinking in my head that if Tom Hiddleston wasn't attached, that they could do female Loki, like, in the comics.
Yeah, but he is.
Which
confirmed.
Is nice.
Which is interesting, because usually you don't see the people in the movies in the TV show.
Yeah. I don't know what we have talked about, because it's been a while.
But we can talk again.
Since I'm thinking about it, here's what we know is going to be Marvel TV shows that are happening on the streaming service.
Oh, do you have a list?
Not made up. I can find one, but I got
some in my head.
Well,
this Disney streaming service, while you look it up, it looks like it's going to have a lot of good stuff, because it's also got that Star Wars show.
Yeah.
So...
It has a name now.
What is it?
Disney Plus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's interesting, because, like, they've got a lot of shows that people are going to definitely want to watch, so, like, they're going to get people to subscribe to their service.
Up, phone.
So, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Boop, yeah, and I think it's really interesting that he's actually going to be in it, because, yeah, you never see the people that are in movies and TV shows as well.
Yeah.
Usually, sometimes you see people in TV shows and then you see them in a movie, but it doesn't usually go the other way.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And what we do know is we know the Loki TV show miniseries and the Scarlet Witch miniseries, which were announced at the same time.
Did they say if she was going to be in it?
I think they did say that one.
Did they?
Pretty
I don't
sure.
know that news. That's cool.
I think they said that at the beginning when it was announced. I can't find a list of this.
That's alright.
But I think I don't know if these are just rumors or if they've been confirmed, but Falcon and Winter Soldier, like, buddy show, like,
oh, cool.
Both of them.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye TV show, which may or may not be centered around Hawkeye teaching another person to be the next Hawkeye.
Oh, cool. But I think it's a bit weird, because now they're going to have their own Netflix, essentially.
Basically.
But the MCU already has Netflix original shows.
Well, this
so
is the thing. That's
split.
why. That's one of the reasons why they're canceling a lot of them.
Oh.
So it's possible that they'll just rebrand them onto the streaming service.
I see. Yeah.
Like they might do a Heroes for Hire TV show or something.
Right.
Instead of Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
Yeah.
So
that's probably what's happening.
That's probably
I will not be surprised if I see that news now.
Because Jessica Jones and Daredevil and Punisher haven't been canceled yet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because, like, I was just thinking more of for the fans, if they haven't seen it already and they jump into it, they're gonna have to subscribe to both services. Mm-hmm. Which is like, but if people only want one.
Yeah.
But I think the Disney one would be probably more limited. You probably wouldn't want it to have it just on its own. Just watch Disney stuff.
I don't know if they do move to the Disney streaming service, like the Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Punisher, if they move it to that, I don't know if they'll be able to get the past seasons.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Unless they share the past seasons.
Yeah.
Between the two.
With Netflix, because Netflix original.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the streaming service, are you ready for some Star Wars news?
Yes. I'm always ready, as long as it's good news. I don't like bad news.
You're better than this. Okay. I listened to this podcast, this Australian podcast called The Weekly Planet, and always they go like, "So Mason, are you ready for some Star Wars news?" "Oh no, you hit me with the Star Wars news. I wasn't expecting it." No.
Oh no, as long as it's not bad news.
That was just us advertising for another podcast that we're not affiliated with.
That's okay.
Anyway, the news is that Cassian Andor from Rogue One, remember him?
Oh yeah, you were telling me about him yesterday.
Yeah, he's getting his own show on the Disney Plus.
Is he gonna be in it?
Yeah.
See again?
No, he's just getting his own show. He's not gonna be in it. No, he's in it. Even if it's animated.
Like you could say Darth Vader's getting his own show, and I wouldn't expect what's his name?
James Earl Jones.
That's not what I was thinking. The guy Anakin from the...
Oh, Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, he's not going to be in it.
I mean, that's possible.
Well, now that I said that, it's probably like going to happen.
And you said, but they're not going to make anything new on Darth Vader and Anakin in live action. No, that's like done.
I know. We've
had 6 movies about it. We don't need a Darth Vader standalone.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, they've said that Diego Luna is reprising his role. He said, going back to I'm going to put on not an Australian accent like I just did for that 5 seconds there. I'm going to put on
I didn't even hear you
Hispanic accent because he's Diego Luna. Going back to Star Wars universe is very special to me. That was not anywhere close to Spanish.
It's not even that.
I don't even know what that was. It was fun. It's fun to do.
To talk like this all the time. I don't know what it is.
It's like 4
But I love
unrelated.
it. This is some sort of accent I've never heard
poked
of
myself
before.
in my eye.
Going back to Star Wars universe is very special for me. He also said,
okay.
I'll do this normally. I have so many memories of the great work we did together and the relationship I made throughout the journey. We have a fantastic adventure ahead of us, and this new exciting format will give us the chance to explore the character more deeply. Now this is not a quote, this is just StarWars.com. The rousing spy thriller will explore tales filled with espionage and daring missions to restore hope to a galaxy in the grip of a ruthless empire. A release date for the series has not yet been announced.
Nice.
But
again, another move from movie to TV.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I think the Disney service is great for doing that.
Yeah.
And actors are not as scared of television as they used to be. Like, it used to be like 10 or so years ago. If you're in television, you're a struggling actor.
Oh.
That was the consensus, is you're not very good if you're in television.
Oh, okay. So, like, once you get into the, like, movies.
Like, movies and theater is, well, depending on the theater, but, like, that's bigger than television at the time. But now television is the medium.
Everyone knows the TV.
Yeah, because we're in the age of binging and overarching plots and 7-hour movies.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So my next news.
Wait, I'm not done talking about Cassian Andor.
Oh.
Because I was just thinking just now, as a season finale, what if they lead it up to his appearance in Rogue One?
Yeah, it depends how long they want the series to be.
Yeah.
If they only have
the series finale, I mean.
Yeah, I understand. I was like, if it's the end of the first season, then they've sort of played their cards.
Yeah. Unless they go before the first season.
Yeah, and then he's just going to start getting older and older.
Yeah.
Just depends, how long they run this.
Yeah.
That's the problem with doing a prequel, is the people get older.
Yeah.
Age stops for no one.
What's your next news?
Okay. The Breaking Bad movie is official, and it was confirmed by Bryan Cranston, but he's not in it yet.
Yeah, he's not confirmed to be in it.
He doesn't know if he's going to be in it because they haven't finished the script.
Yeah.
But what they do know is it's going to be more about Jesse.
Yeah, and Aaron Paul's confirmed.
Yeah. It's going to be...
a sequel set after the series finale that aired in 2013.
Yeah.
So
if he's back, it will probably be flashback stuff.
Well, here's the thing.
Or they're going to change the ending. I saw a bunch of people online.
The fan theory where he could have survived.
Yeah, they're like, easily. People are freaking out.
Yeah.
So this is going to be one to watch.
Who knows? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watch for it because the fans are going to, theorize about it until we actually see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I'm really excited about because I love Breaking Bad. And we just finished watching Better Call Saul.
The third season.
I know the fourth one's airing. It's not on Netflix.
Is it? Yeah, it's airing now.
It's airing now. Or it's just not on Netflix yet.
It's either airing now or is about to air.
I'm a big fan of Breaking Bad. You know who else is a big fan of Breaking Bad? My mother.
Nice.
She's, really into Breaking Bad. Finished it before me. Levels of...
Say my name.
Have you seen the little skit with Lois from Malcolm in the Middle? I love
Say my name. Ah, I just had the weirdest dream. I was a crime lord. It's like, go back to bed. Okay.
I love Bryan Cranston. I love Malcolm in the Middle. I love Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
In the other things I've seen, which I can't remember.
Godzilla movie,
No,
2017.
I didn't see that.
Oh. Well, he was in
a remake of something.
Power Rangers?
No. Total Recall?
No. Maybe.
I think he was in that.
He wasn't the main character.
No. He was a villain or something.
That would have been around when Breaking Bad was still being made.
Yeah.
So.
No, he was in something like that with a video gamey name.
Okay.
In a dystopian future.
Okay.
Or I'm crazy. Who knows? Yeah. Let me know in the comments below if I'm just crazy. Or my last news before you steal it from me is... Okay, hang on.
Should I just say it since you already told me that I stole it?
Yeah.
That I found it?
I found it first, therefore it is my news.
Fantastic Beasts has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score.
I am so disappointed.
Like Crimes of Grindelwald. Of all the Harry Potter's movies.
My thing is Harry Potter. That's what I'm into. That's what I'm a fandom of, or whatever. However you say that. And I am so excited to see this movie. And now I'm a little less excited. I haven't seen all the trailers, and I've tried not to read any spoilers. I like going into things I love blind.
Yeah.
So I don't have any expectations. Therefore, I can't be disappointed. But now I have an expectation that it's going to be bad. And now I'm quite upset.
Yeah.
I really liked the first one because it felt like a Harry Potter book. She wrote it.
Yeah.
She didn't write the other movies. So next week, we're going to podcast about that after we go see it. And I will wear my Hufflepuff tie.
Yeah. And we'll talk about all the Harry Potters. So.
Oh, yes. It could take up the whole hour. I know everything. I thought I knew all the Simpsons, but then we did the trivia and I didn't know anything. What other news do you have?
I have. So, last week, either last week or the week before. I think it was sometime last week. Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Of the beating up all your friends.
I know what it is. Oh, they might not know.
Well, I was also quoting something.
Oh.
But,
sorry, I'm confused today.
And I won't say what the quote is from.
What?
Don't worry, Luigi. Just 3, 2. Yeah, never mind. That was weird. I fucked up.
I have never played Brawl, but I haven't.
No, it's fine.
And I played it on the Game Boy.
On 3DS?
Yeah, I played it on the 3DS, but not on the Wii.
Smash 4.
No, like Brawl for the 3DS.
Brawl is not on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Smash 4 is on the 3DS.
No, it's called it.
Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS is the only game
but
that's ever been released.
But you can play with it. Not Brawl.
With Smash 4.
No,
fuck. For Wii U.
I'm thinking the wrong one. Hang on.
What?
No, because you can play with it.
Yeah, on Smash 4.
Yeah, that whatever.
Smash 4.
Whatever.
That's not Brawl. Brawl's the third one. On the Wii. Smash 4 is on the Wii U.
Okay, now I'm confused.
And Smash Bros. Ultimate is...
sorry. I've never played Brawl. I'm talking... right now I'm talking about the Wii U one. What's that called?
Smash 4.
Really?
It's Super Smash Bros. 4 Wii U and 4 3DS.
They have such weird names for things. I'm saying I have it for the Wii U. And I've only played it on the Game Boy. And I will call it a Game Boy to the day I die.
It's not.
It is a Game Boy.
It's a DS. DS for dual screen.
It's a Game Boy.
Just that awkward stare off.
Which they can't see, so they don't know it was awkward.
Well, they could feel the tension. They would be able to hear
I even call
tension.
PSPs Game Boys, okay? It's any portable game is a Game Boy. Like any tissue is a Kleenex.
That's not how it works.
Hey, I can talk how I feel.
But no. So, they've announced the rest of the roster.
Okay. Didn't we watch a video about that like 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and I was like, okay. I don't know who any of these people are.
They've announced the rest of the roster, which is freaking that Pokemon guy. I don't know. Do you play Sun and Moon?
Yeah.
Who's the fire starter final evolution?
I don't know their names. I don't know the names of them.
Or something. Hang on.
Why would they just put that one and not like the owl and the other one too?
Because that's...
They
usually only introduce one new Pokemon per region. Per game. One new Pokemon per game. / per region.
That's boring. Just put all the Pokemons in. Come on, you can do it.
Well, they can do 2 new Pokemon, but like...
Well, they should do all 3 starters from all the games. Come on.
But they've only done that with Pokemon Trainer, which is its own separate thing.
Well, I'm saying that would be fun. Because I want to play as the owl. Whatever it's called. As the baby one. It's cute.
Yeah.
Like the first one. Before it turns into a scary owl.
For sure.
I think that's all the news.
No, I'm still working. But I didn't finish.
Oh.
They announced...
Sorry.
Oh, they announced Incineroar. That's his name.
Okay. I stopped following these things years ago.
And they announced Ken from Street Fighter.
Cool. I've never played Street Fighter.
As an Echo Fighter.
Have you ever played Street Fighter?
No. See? And they've announced that through...
I like the Wii Fit trainer. I think that's the funniest one.
They announced that through DLC / for free for a limited time only Piranha Plant as a playable character.
fun. Now I'm excited.
I know. It's so
I
great.
just went from like,
it's just a
meh to like, yes.
Because it's so off the wall. No one was expecting Piranha Plant before Waluigi.
There's no Waluigi?
I know, it makes me so mad.
But he's in Mario Party.
Yeah. So is Daisy. Wait, no, Daisy's in Smash now.
Yeah, she's in Smash.
So is... I don't know.
I like playing that on my Game Boy.
Yeah.
I just want to make you mad about me calling it a Game Boy again.
They also announced a new story mode called Spirits, and that they're no longer doing trophies, but that you can collect spirits of like characters from other things, and then you can like use them to power up your character a bit.
Okay.
And
I beat the story mode on Melee. I've never beat any
Adventure
video
mode?
game, whatever it was.
Adventure or Classic? Because
I
there isn't
finished
really
one
a
of them.
story on Melee.
Well, whatever. I finished the like game part, not just the tournaments. I've never beat a video game before. Okay.
Well, it's still not beating. For that type of game, the way to beat Smash, unlock everything.
Shit. Okay, then I didn't beat all of it. Have I ever beat a video game? I've never beat Pokemon.
Yeah.
None. And I've never been to the Pokemon League.
Nice.
I
mean,
always
not nice,
lose
but...
Steam in the last town. Every time. Every time.
Yeah.
And then I'm lost because I don't have flyer or something.
Yeah.
Then I would get my brother to fix it for me.
A whole new set of possible promotional art from Marvel's Untitled Avengers sequel has surfaced online, featuring what is surely our best look yet at Earth's mightiest heroes, apparently.
Oh, they also like put a counter on their website till it comes out, and it's like 176 days.
Nice.
And I'm like, that's
on
not
Marvel's website?
Yeah, I'm like, that's not very long from now.
Like, it's May.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I thought it was like far away.
No.
But no, it's like now.
It's because they still haven't revealed the title yet. That's why.
Oh, because I'm like 176 days.
That's why
like
it feels
a quarter,
so far
a third
away.
of the year.
Yeah, that's why it feels so far away, is because they haven't revealed the freaking title yet.
Well, because it's probably gonna give away something. That's why I want to wait.
Yeah. And they've also said that they're not going to reveal what their next phase of movies are going to be until after Avengers 4 is released.
So that we don't know what happens with the Snap stuff.
Maybe. Also...
Because if, like, oh, this movie's confirmed,
yeah.
you know they come
back.
back.
But we already know a lot of that, because we know they're making a Spider-Man movie, Far From Home. I mean, it's filming right now, I'm pretty sure. There's been set photos and promotional art, and Tom Holland appeared on Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
So, and there's
maybe they didn't want us to think everyone's actually gone, because he's really
and Black
new.
Panther 2 is confirmed. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3
Okay, well they needed to not do all that, and then it would have been better.
Yeah.
Then we would have known.
Yeah.
No spoilers, Marvel. I like to go in unspoiled, and you're spoiling it anyway.
I'm looking at this on comicbookmovie.com, but the pictures are all, like, squished.
Oh, no. I hate when people do that. Oh, my God. I had to... Yeah.
So, ignoring the squishiness...
I can't. It's going to give me heartburn.
What do you think of these, Kaden?
I like that they have matching uniforms. They're like the X-Men.
They're like the X-Men.
I love X-Men.
We don't speak of the X-Men here.
I like X-Men.
No, I'm joking. I like X-Men too. I was just joking because, like, we're talking MCU.
X-Men Apocalypse is shit, but the rest are all fine.
X3 sucks.
It sucks, but it's fine. You know, like, it's passable.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's fine.
And I'm pretty sure Dark Phoenix is gonna suck.
Oh, no, I'm not seeing it.
We'll see it for this, but like...
No, I'm not going to the theater. I refuse.
Okay. I guess we'll wait for it to come out.
Cut to me going to the theater to watch it, because I love movie theater popcorn and I'd go for anything. I've literally gone and watched a random movie without knowing what it's about, just so I could have movie theater popcorn.
Nice.
Yeah, but now we can get that on Uber Eats, so it's not a requirement to actually watch the movie anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. It's true. Like...
One more thing. They've released some images for Mary Poppins Returns. What was that Mary Poppins? Oh, we were listening to Rachel Bloom's comedy album.
Someone dressed up as Mary Poppins at my work.
Nice. But we were listening to Rachel Bloom's comedy album, and the friggin' Mary Poppins song came up, and it's like, oh, I'll show you how to calm a crying baby. First you shake up the baby, and then you fly away.
And that was the end of the song.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize, and then it went into something about like wizard snakes or something, and I was very confused.
Ghost snake. I'm a ghost snake.
I was quite
Most
confused.
Snakes aren't ghost snakes, but I am. I'm a motherfucking ghost snake.
Yes.
Well, that'll be the rest of the podcast, just us covering Rachel Bloom songs.
I really like her stuff.
Where is this thing? Oh, here it is.
Okay, I'm looking at photos. Oh, Mary Poppins. It looks Poppinsy. Those are from the original one, aren't they?
No.
Oh. That movie's so old, and we had like a new like Blu-ray of it in my house. I'm watching it. Like everyone looks really yellow.
Oh.
From the makeup.
Oh.
Like some of the people. And it's because it was like digitally enhanced.
Yeah.
But like it enhanced like the bad makeup.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm watching it on this huge screen in my dad's house, and I'm like, let's put it back on the little VHS size screen.
Your device is running critically low on
Fuck
battery.
off!
Please run device
You
maintenance.
stupid virus.
So you gotta put some McAfee on there.
I didn't even get a pop-up. It just started speaking. Okay.
That's creepy. Mine just plays the Halloween theme.
Yeah.
But I did that on purpose.
That's all the news we could find.
So, we didn't see a movie this week.
So,
We're
and we haven't watched any trailers because it's been a slow trailer.
Yeah, it's been quiet on the trailer front.
Yeah. Because everything's like quieting down for Christmas season in terms of entertainment.
There is like this Grinch movie that looks terrible.
Oh my god, it does. And it's Benedict Cumberbatch, but it doesn't even sound like him. He's
I
doing
just
a
saw
voice.
I just saw the poster on the Cineplex website, and I was like, no, not for me.
But no, it's
Sometimes
Benedict
they have a
Cumberbatch.
big movie coming out on Christmas. Usually, don't they?
Sometimes.
I remember one year was Les Mis, and like we went on Christmas to go see it.
Yeah, there's usually one or two that come out on Christmas.
But what's most important is The Crimes of Grindelwald comes out in a week. Less than a week. I'm gonna wear my Hufflepuff tie to work.
Yay, we'll see the worst Harry Potter according to Rotten Tomatoes.
It can't be worse than 4. Okay, 4 is not as bad when you realize they're not going with the story in the book, but still. Anyway. That will be next week. We will give you a snippet of my anger now. But
if we didn't watch a movie, what did we do, you may ask?
We watched a 12-hour movie. Was it 12?
13, I think.
Shit, I was so close. We watched a 13-hour movie, a.k.a.
in like the course of 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Daredevil season
3.
I'm like,
which season are we on? But no, yeah, Daredevil season 3.
Now, I haven't seen Luke Cage, Defenders, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones 2, or Punisher. So I didn't know what else was going on. But
yeah,
I had watched Daredevil season 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's pretty self-contained story, so it's,
I was just
doesn't
clearing it up for
borrow
everybody.
from people, from others quite as much.
No. I really liked it the first time I watched it, and then watched it again, in order, like twice in a row.
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's like one of those things where it has Easter eggs too, where it's like if you do watch everything, then you'll be like, oh, it's that person. But if you don't, you'll just be like, oh, it's a mob boss.
Oh, yeah. I understand. My mom likes it, too.
Yeah.
She likes good shows.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's just...
You'll just have your mom in on a podcast one day.
She'd probably do it, too.
Oh, no. Not to say if you're listening, name. Not to say that you're bad. It's just, who wants their mom on a podcast? Oh, shit. I said a name.
Move on.
Okay. So, yeah, Daredevil Season 3 is pretty good. Kingpin's back as a villain, and he's still pretty ruthless.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I was engaged the whole time.
Bullseye was good. I like that character a lot.
And he had a lot of story. He was fleshed out really well.
Yeah, he was almost as fleshed out as Matt in terms of backstory and everything. It felt like it was
the Punisher from this season 2.
Yeah, it feels like that. Like it was his and Matt's story.
Yeah. But it became less of his story as it went through.
Yeah, it was like all three of theirs.
He had like an arc, and then he was just sort of being bad. He wasn't really in the story, and then it was more, what's his name? Nadeem?
Yeah, Nadir. Oh my god. Nadir. Was it Nadir?
I thought it was Nadeem.
Was it Nadeem?
I could Google that.
Nadu. Wasn't his name like Ryan or something?
What?
Like, Officer Ryan Nadir?
No.
I thought that was his first name.
I thought Nadir was his first name.
Nadir was like his second name because he was like, it's not Officer, Agent Nadir. Because it's Agent last name. Agent's the title, and then it's the last name. So Nadir was his last name, I'm pretty sure.
Let's find out. Who can Google it faster?
Yeah. Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, other people. The guy from The Visit.
It's Nadeem.
Oh.
Nadeem. He was great. He had a lot of story too. But when it was being the Bullseye story, he sort of was less, and then he was back again.
Yeah.
Which I like that.
He was a good character.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him.
I remember the first when we saw, we're like, who's this guy? Why are we seeing all this about his family?
His name's Ray Nadeem.
Yeah, it's not Nadir.
Yeah. His first name wasn't Nadeem either. It was Ray.
Well, they called him Nadeem.
Yeah.
I guess they called him Agent Nadeem, which is like Mr.
Yeah.
Damn it. Anyway, continue.
Like they were calling Poindexter Dex.
Poindexter's like a joke.
Poindexter's his last name.
I know, but that's what you call like a geeky person.
What? I thought that's what you call like a sharpshooter person.
No.
Oh. I never heard it as a geeky person is Poindexter.
Yeah, it is. Hang on. I'm gonna look it up because maybe I'm yeah.
But yeah. It's really good. The only thing is I don't know what it is about the Netflix shows. I mean, I like that he was in the
it's a word for geeky person.
Okay.
Poindexter.
Well, I like that he was in the black again. Daredevil was. But I didn't not necessarily like that he was in it the whole season.
I didn't mind.
I didn't mind, but like it's just another issue of the Netflix shows just not wanting people in costumes for some reason.
Well, the thing I think is the fact that, can we go into spoilers? I don't know if it's really a spoiler, but
how about this? Well, and keep that thought in mind.
No, it's directly about what you just said.
Yeah, keep that thought in mind. How do you think of the series overall?
I had a really good time.
Watch it or throw that shit out.
Watch it? You don't have to throw anything. It's on Netflix.
So watch it? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
what-
watch it. I don't know, like...
That's what our point system will be. It's
Watch
unique. Watch it or throw that shit out. I'd watch it. Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
It inspired me to start over and watch some of season 1 again.
Yeah.
And I'd probably watch it all the way through again. Season 1,
And
2,
watch
3.
all the Netflix.
Okay, I have to do it. I know. I just haven't. When do I
Yeah.
have time for this? I keep watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm 4 seasons in. I got 14 to go. I mean, 10 to go.
Here is your spoiler warning. Do not pass this point if you haven't seen Daredevil Season 3, or else you will be thoroughly spoiled.
Just in case that sounds like it was edited in, it wasn't. I just did that right now.
You're freaking me out here. And clipping the audio. Just a little. What was I going to say? So what I was saying about the costume was it makes sense in the story for
Yeah.
him not to wear it.
Yeah.
And for me, if he went and put it on at the end, because Poindexter stole his suit and like tried to subvert his image, was like a huge plot point. If he went and put it on again, and with the like emotional struggles like he was going through, like should he be Daredevil? Is he doing
Yeah.
like right thing, or he shouldn't have friends? Blah blah blah. His belly aching the whole season. I think if he then put on the campy costume, it would have taken away from the story.
Yeah.
Because superhero costumes are like very they're better in comic books.
Ouch.
No,
I
like
disagree. I think
No,
they
but I
can
mean-
be done well. Like, I think that's a fine costume. That's a good costume,
oh, I'm not
too.
saying it's a bad costume, and I'm not saying it looks bad, but tonally for the show, I think it was okay. How they used the costume.
Mm-hmm.
Where he didn't wear it at the beginning, and then he wore it, and then his feelings changed, and he took it off. I think it like was symbolic. He wasn't feeling like a hero anymore, and when he was wearing the costume.
Yeah.
So it worked thematically, and I think I like superhero outfits, but they definitely look like this movie is very set in the real world,
Yeah.
whereas the rest of the MCU is a little more fantastical. Even though it's set in the same fucking world.
A little more fantastical, beastical.
Sure. But, so the costumes work better in that
Yeah.
than in this one where everybody, unless mob bosses were dressing up, unless you were seeing more elaborate villain costumes and whatever, the superhero costume doesn't fit.
Okay.
But I'm not saying not to put it in season 4. I'm saying in this season, I don't think they needed it. And I think
Okay.
it was better what they did than putting it in.
Okay.
Not that I don't like the costume.
And it's not like the costume isn't in the season. Like,
Yeah.
like we said, Poindexter wears it.
I think they
so-
should make a new costume for season 4.
Cool.
Yeah. Maybe not be
Was
bright
that
red.
the point that
So he
you were
can look
saying was spoiler that you wanted to...
to say that he stole the costume.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like was pretending to be Daredevil because that was like for like a second in the show. You need to have that gasp. Why
Yeah.
is Daredevil throwing baseballs all of a sudden? Is that what he was doing? I thought he threw a
He was
baseball.
throwing everything, really.
Well, I think he threw a baseball to start. I'm saying
At
in that
some point,
moment.
maybe. Yeah.
He killed his guy with the baseball.
Yeah. He killed a
He's-
lot of people with a lot of random objects found in offices.
Yeah. But I mean the first one when he was a kid.
Yeah.
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 I really liked that we saw him as a kid. And I really like how they used Kingpin
Yeah.
to be
Kind of our eyes and ears.
yeah, for that. And then they used him again to be the contrast in Matt's thoughts.
Oh, yeah. They keep bringing him as the
he was just
devil
all
on
over
the
this
shoulder.
season.
Yeah, he was... Oh, my God. That actor, too. I mentioned him earlier when I was looking to find Nadeem.
But his
what's his
voice
name?
works really well when he's being creepy, but when he's having like
A
talk
normal
with his,
conversation.
yeah, like with his girlfriend, it's like
Vincent D.
It's-
Vincent D'Onofrio.
well, I applaud him for not dropping the voice, but it sounds really funny when
Yeah.
he's just, I bet I love my girlfriend or something like no.
Where is not where it's Vanessa.
Yeah, that works.
That works.
It's like,
but where it's like,
I want cereal or something just random like that.
I thought that this painting would be the best little mark to help you feel happy, Vanessa.
It feels like a threat, and you're not. He's not threatening anything. You better be having a good time.
I just want you to be comfortable.
It's just doesn't. It just sounds really funny.
Yeah.
But
Like when you watch the first season, it doesn't feel quite that weird.
Yeah.
It feels a little put on at some points here.
Yeah.
But he's still great. He just still does a good job.
And he doesn't slip out of doing it because obviously he doesn't talk like that normally.
Yeah. But he's also... Not he's also... This season is another one of the things that I'm like, I want Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. I don't know the comics as well as you, but that sounds great.
Yeah.
Because it's also New York.
Yeah. But the thing is, the Kingpin is originally a Spider-Man villain.
I know.
And then he
You've told me
became a big Daredevil guy. So it makes sense within the context, too.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that would be a nice... It would be nice to see him against someone who's not quite so brooding and self-hating as Matt.
And it would be New York, too, so that works.
Yeah, and it's still New York.
Now I'm really excited to see whatever this Spider-Man movie is you were talking about
Far
earlier.
From Home?
Yeah, I'm like...
He's in Europe. And apparently Samuel L. Jackson's in it as Nick Fury.
So they didn't announce their next wave to be all mysterious, but, like, we know everything anyway.
Yeah.
Where's the dog? I haven't seen her in a while.
Remy? Remy?
Anyway, we'll find her later.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can wait.
I thought she was curled up in that blanket over there.
Yeah.
But she's not there, and I'm like, wait, where is she? Sorry, that was random.
Yeah.
But I really liked the show. I really liked... We're in full spoilers now, right?
Yeah.
Because you had mentioned to me that his mom was a nun in the comics. Mm-hmm. So then I thought this lady might be his mom. But then I was like, nah. But then she was. So even though you sort of spoiled it, because I didn't know that before, I was still shocked when it was. And I'm like, that's why she's so, like, nice to him.
Mothering.
So mothering. I always found it funny when she wasn't wearing her habit. Because he's blind, it doesn't matter. I've never met a nun wearing a habit.
I've never met a nun.
I've seen one. I went to Catholic school. How do I not know any nuns? I don't.
I've never met a nun either. So.
I think like one came to our school, but she wasn't even wearing the nun
Even if
outfit.
we went to Catholic school, even if I went to Catholic school, I don't think there's like nuns in my area.
There's like a convent
there's
over
priests.
There's a
no
convent
nun.
here.
Yeah, we're not. Let's go and pray to Satan.
What?
I'm not gonna pray to never.
Because a convent is like a few. I saw
no,
one the
let's
other
go
day.
over there and let's pray.
We can't go in the
to
convent.
our deities of choice, which mine would be Satan.
Deity?
Deity.
It's deity.
It's the same thing. It's just different pronunciation. Some people say deity. It's like tomato.
I don't think so.
It is.
Diet?
It's tomato.
It's deity.
Deity, tomato. Potato.
No one says potato.
No one says tomato either.
No.
But that's the saying for some weird reason. Tomato. Who says tomato?
Nobody.
Give me unless you're like with an accent. Like, give me a tomato. I need to go right now. Give me that tomato.
It still doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. It just sounds like he's trying to be more Italian than he is.
But he's like from New York.
Yeah, but it's like New York Italian. So it's like, give me a tomato. I'm gonna go and... Yeah, I don't know. That pit died in mid-sentence. I liked what they did with Vanessa, how she was mostly out of the season.
Yeah.
And
but then she was
brought
like...
back at the end, and
she was crazy.
she was so good because she was like
Shouldn't
she
you
was
kill
in
him?
control mostly.
Oh yeah.
Like she had
It was really
frickin'
setting it up
Vincent-
for her to be bigger in the next season if that's where they want to go.
Yeah. Either next
And then
season
because he's
or
back
in a Spider-Man movie.
because he's
or...
back in prison, so maybe she's doing it from the outside because she was granted immunity.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, ooh, immunity. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Wasn't she just like an art dealer? Like, why is she like so like evil now?
I don't know. She's like crazy.
And
I didn't notice it when I watched the first season, but she
Yeah.
has an accent.
Does she? Oh yeah, she's got like, but it's like what accent?
It's like
Do you just
faint,
talk like that?
but it's there.
It's like one of those words where like, do you just talk different or do you have an accent?
Yeah, because it's faint, because it's mostly changed, but it's still there a little bit.
Yeah, it's like not like a full accent.
Yeah, but you don't even know what it is. Like it's
Yeah.
either French or something else,
Yeah.
or Italian maybe.
Or she's trying to speak without her accent.
I don't think so.
You've just got a weird thing at the end.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I
Any
thought it was
surprises?
good. Like I said,
That's
watch
why you're
it,
watching.
not throw that shit out.
But anything like
I got it. Watch that shit, or throw that shit out. That's her too. That's
Okay.
her. That's how we're doing this, boys and girls and men and women and everyone in between.
boys, girls, men, women, everyone in between.
Dogs, cats.
Where is that dog?
Remy! 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 I'm kind of worried.
Okay.
Pause. Hey, don't do it there. I'll just mute it.
Freddie.
Hello.
We found her. She was in my bed.
Yeah. And she's hot. Like warm hot. Not sexy hot. She's no shepherd's pie.
What?
Okay, I was at work, and my waitress was like, and I was making shepherd's pie, and my waitress was like, make that shit look sexy. And so I'm like, okay, and I start, oh, yeah, like sexually dancing.
Why are you sexually dancing now? They can't see.
Because I don't know how to explain this shit. So, and she just laughed her ass off.
Just like your coffee station is sexy.
Yeah. She likes things to be sexy.
Where were we? We found the dog.
Daredevil.
This
That's what we're
Terry's and
trying
this
to talk
goes.
about.
She's hot.
Daredevil. Karen. What do you think of Karen and Foggy stuff?
Ooh, I loved her backstory episodes. I like to see her dad. I like to see what happened with his brother. I loved that whole part, how she used to be like on drugs and like...
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, this is so interesting. That it actually made her more interesting when I went back and watched season 1.
Yeah.
And then I knew these things had happened. I'm like, oh, and then with that stabbing thing and everything, I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh. Nice.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she's like, no, I didn't kill anyone else. Kind of thing.
Oh.
She
Like
doesn't
she says else?
No, but it's like, but that's what, you know, happened, right?
Yeah.
And that one, it's a bit weird because the priest and him act like they don't know each other. Yeah. He's like, oh, my father was...
No, they do that.
And I'm like, but they know each other really well. Did they think of that after? I hate when that happens. And you're like,
yeah, they keep making the priest more and more a bigger and bigger character.
Which is fine, especially like because they didn't know where it was going. But I hate when that happens in stories because they didn't think of it yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm always disappointed.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. Like obviously you're gonna have really good ideas down the line. Like use them, but when I notice them, it always disappoints me.
I really liked what they did with Foggy, having him run for DA.
Yeah, I like
that
this
was a
plan.
nice story.
And I like how the resolution was like Foggy's idea because he wasn't really in the season too much. Like he was there, but like not as big as he's been. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "No, you can't kill him. You have to do it with the law." And it's like bringing it back to post building crash. I don't know.
Building crash. Oh.
why he
bringing
was
it
hindered.
back.
Yeah, bring it back together and let the law
Murdoch back.
And this season had like none of the lawyering, which I liked before.
Was that at the end of the season where they did the Nelson Murdoch page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was spelled P-A-G-E.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
But it's usually spelled when it's a name P-A-I-G-E.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't like it. Put an I in there. These are my thoughts. I remember my thoughts while watching a show, and then I share my weirdness with you all.
I liked meeting his family. The whole, don't be a lawyer, help the meat industry, help our butcher shop. And
being
I'm thinking,
a high-end lawyer to run a butcher shop.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, and I was like thinking, these are shitty parents. Like, you'd rather...
I was thinking they were asking him for money to help run the shop.
But no.
No.
They were asking him to frickin' run the shop.
And his brother loves running the shop.
Yeah.
So all they probably need from him is some money, and then they would run fine. And he'd probably be like, no problem.
Yeah, but they weren't even asking that. They were just like, hey, come run the shop.
That was weird. That felt really weird.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just don't like parents that are like, you have to do this for your life. You either have to follow our plan for you or not follow a plan at all. Or get out of our family, basically. I don't like those kinds of parents. They're like, you have to be a doctor, or you have to be this, or you have to be that. You have to be straight. Or, while we're on the subject of parents who are strict and assholes, mine were never like that, so
you just took a bad turn there. My parents always tried to get me to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd never be a lawyer because I see how miserable my dad is. Because he never has any time.
Yeah.
He's always working.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather work make hardly anything and have more free time.
You could be like the type of lawyer in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend where she's always running off doing shit.
Running shit. Yeah, that would be fun. But they were like, oh, you should be a corporate lawyer. I'm like, I would rather be dead.
Yeah, ouch. That's right.
I think I did say that.
Well.
My dad's not even a lawyer anymore. So he took my advice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just became what's his face from Home Improvement?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
You know that actor? He was in like the Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
And he always does those like
Tim Allen.
And he always
How come
does
I
those,
know the random? I know the most random actor
He does all those freaking grunting.
Oh.
Like man grunts.
I never know anyone's name, but if it's like their from old stuff, I know their names.
Yeah.
Did
I tell you about the time I escorted Dan Aykroyd to his seat?
Yeah.
So basically,
but
I was
tell me again.
I was volunteering for an event for a museum near where I lived, and Dan Aykroyd was like the main contributor to the museum.
Yeah.
And so we're seating people at tables. Someone comes up to us and it's like, so who wants to show Dan Aykroyd to their table? Me? Okay. And then Dan Aykroyd shows up. We wait a little bit because there's like auctions and stuff happening in the room.
Yeah.
And mind you, Dan Aykroyd was like late, by the way. Just saying that. Which makes sense because you want to stay away from public eye a bit when you're a celebrity. You don't want paparazzi and rando people just coming up to you being like, oh, I liked you in that film you did.
Yeah.
So we were talking, and I was talking to this one guy, and he was like, oh, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking of taking a year off, and then I'm gonna go to Toronto, hopefully, for school. And he's like, Toronto's the place to be. I'm the guy that owns Roots, by the way. Like, the clothing company. And I'm like, oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
So you had a fun evening?
Yeah. And then I was like, "Hey, Mr. Aykroyd, I'm here to show you to your seats." And then he's like, "Oh, this young gentleman will show us to our seats." And then we're walking, and then Canada's place, so we have to stop. And then we walk. I show him to his seat. I'm like, "Here you go." He's like, "Thank you." And then I walk away. So that was my Dan Aykroyd story.
That's cool. I've never really met a celebrity, but I've met YouTube people.
Yeah.
I guess they're kind of celebrities. I don't know what you would call them. And
Internet celebs.
Internet celebrities. And I walk up to Linkara.
Yeah.
And I freeze up because I love his videos so much.
Yeah.
And I think I said, "I watch you in the TV," and then walked away.
Oh, that's great. I watched you in the TV.
Yes. And then I walked away. And then I had to go back because I had bought something and forgot it. Because he was selling
Yeah. Did you say something to him then?
I don't remember. And then we got it. The next year he was back and we took a picture with him.
Nice.
Because we went to his autograph signing. Because he comes to that convention all the time.
Nice. What convention?
Con Bravo in Hamilton.
Oh, that's in Hamilton.
Yeah, they bring a lot of YouTubers. They
I
had a lot
Con
of channels.
Bravo and Fan Expo mixed up a lot.
It's different, yeah. But they bring a lot of YouTubers. It's fan run, so they invite their favorite YouTubers, which were all the Channel Awesome guys. Angry Joe was there, Phaelus was there, Lupa. Some guys I don't remember, but I recognize them from being in cameos and stuff. Okay. Nostalgic Critic.
Yeah.
So that was my story. So I wouldn't have been as cool and collected as you. I would have said something stupid, I watch you in the TV.
I wanted to say something stupid, but I didn't get the chance.
At least it would have been a more colorful story.
Yeah. And then I went to school the next day, and I was like, "Guess who I showed to their seat?" "Who?" "Dan Aykroyd." "Who's that?" And I'm just thinking, how do you not know who Dan Aykroyd is? How old are you? Your age? How do you not know who Dan Aykroyd is?
I like that. How old are you? Your classmates are your same age.
Yeah. Are you 5? How do you not know who Dan Aykroyd is? I don't know what I flipped into, but I turned into someone.
I just remembered I met another celebrity.
Yeah.
When I was 8.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're really a celebrity again, but they were the hosts on TVO Kids.
Yeah.
And so they were out my dad's building, and I always watched that, so he took me there, and I just was and I was "Who are they?" Dad's from the TVO Kids. I'm "They are in the TV, not here." And I was 7.
Yeah.
And I was very confused and upset. So I've not had good experiences. I did see some celebrities at Fan Expo, from afar, because I didn't want to pay the prices.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher was there.
Nice.
I saw her. I didn't go up to her, but I saw her.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna say something stupid again, so I just didn't bother.
For sure.
We've just got on a tangent about when we've met celebrities.
Yeah. So Daredevil season 3
was awesome. Watch it. I don't want to say too much about the plot specifics, because even if someone is watching this with the spoilers,
I more just don't want to say it too much, just because I kind of forget it of it, because it's been so long since we finished
But I'm thinking you really just have to watch it. There's
yeah.
not much I can say except I like what I said about the costume, which was something I was thinking about, and then the twist with the mom being the nun, and I was just thinking, what a horrible woman to leave your son and then raise him.
Oh, the freaking twist where the CIA, FBI,
Ooh.
the FBI turned out to be working for Kingpin.
I was shocked, and I don't get taken by surprised by twists very often.
Yeah.
Because usually they set him up a bit, and you kind of know what's going to happen.
But
that's when I was whoa.
This was not foreshadowed. It was just kind of happened, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm never taken off guard. And then I was like, and like the whole FBI, and so they had to get the local cops to like circumvent it. It was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then the priest died. It was just like, you have to watch it. And I have to watch
I
it.
like how you're just like, oh my god, then the priest died. You gotta watch it. Just that sentence, and the priest died. It's like sounds so out of nowhere, but we all know it. What happened?
Because it's all happened in that scene.
Yeah.
You can see my thought process.
Yeah,
right?
in that episode. Oh.
I'm crying now because I'm so excited about Daredevil. And Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, it did really well, despite though some people had trouble finding it because it was. A lot of people are considering the best season of Daredevil, but a lot of people had trouble finding it because when it first came out, Netflix wasn't advertising it quite as much. Like they weren't showing it up on your home
now it's
screen
right on
or
there,
anything.
but
So they waited a bit before they started advertising it. It seemed, which was weird.
Maybe they had some sort of strategy.
Yeah,
which they probably
but it was
did.
getting good word of mouth too.
Yeah.
And most people are rating it the best season of Daredevil.
Yeah, I could agree with those people. Although I would just say like, watch all of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
of
like,
course.
Like, it's the best season. Yeah, but you gotta
That's
watch
like
all.
saying you can watch Return of the Jedi before you watch A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, but don't just go watch it. Watch it
Yeah.
from the beginning. Do it proper.
Or if you're gonna watch like Harry Potter Deathly Hallows, but only Deathly Hallows.
Oh yeah, like if you didn't see Fantastic Beasts.
No, like if you watched
Oh shit!
Deathly Hallows and
Fuck,
not
that's
any of the other freaking
That's
Harry
the name
Potters.
of the seventh. Oh my god!
If you only watched that 2 movies.
I know people that are like, oh, I only saw the 4th one. I was confused. I'm like,
That's why.
that's why. I don't get why people don't watch Harry Potter. Just watch it.
So, how are you today? I don't know if I've asked that today, so I felt like I should do it while we're recording something. That
You
way I
haven't
know.
asked it, and I'm great.
That's great.
And I think you actually did ask me.
Okay.
So I remember what I said.
Uh,
How are
Yeah.
you today?
I'm good-ish. I'm fine-ish. I'm getting better. I'll be good.
Why are you sad?
I don't want to say it on the friggin' microphone.
I'm sorry.
We were 'cause we can.
And that was just like an awkward end to this video.
Daredevil season 3 was good. I'm Sarah Hazen Bask.
I'm Kaden.
Check us out on the Twits
The faces.
and the
Google.
webisodes.
The Google.
The Google. The website.
The giggle.
The website episodes. Check
Yeah.
us out online. Check out our movie commentaries. We try to get out at least one a week. We're trying for like 2 or 3 a week.
Yeah. We
They've been slow lately.
just had some
Coming in and
technical
out.
problems with the computer, but I think I sorted it out.
Yeah.
So now we can.
Every time a car drives by and when I'm looking at the door, I see the light of the car and I'm like, what? Oh, it's just headlights.
You're like a dog. A car. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Ow.
Hi, my name's Doug. I'm your best friend.
Okay, you're freaking me out. I just hit my head on a
I'm
shelf.
freaking you out.
We need to end this podcast while we're still in one piece.
Yeah.
Bye.